Have you ever had a boss who breathes down your neck every 5 minutes?
Oh, don't even get me started. My boss is the king of micromanagement.
Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we are talking about something we have all experienced: toxic bosses. Let's get right into it. So seriously, tell me about your boss. What's he like?
Where do I even begin? He literally walks by my desk every 15 minutes just to glance at my screen.
No way. Every 15 minutes?
I'm not exaggerating. Sometimes I feel like I need a permission slip just to open my email.
That's insane. My manager isn't quite that bad, but she definitely doesn't trust us to do our jobs.
What does she do?
She asks for updates on tasks that literally take 5 minutes to finish. Like, I'll tell her I'm working on something, and 10 minutes later she's already asking if it's done.
That's exhausting. It's like she thinks we're going to disappear the second she looks away.
Exactly. And it makes you feel like she doesn't believe in your abilities at all.
Right? It's honestly demotivating. Like, I have a degree, I have experience, why are you treating me like I just started yesterday?
I know the feeling. It kind of kills your motivation to do your best work.
Totally. When someone's constantly checking on you, you start to feel like a kid being watched by a teacher.
That's such a good way to put it. It's not leadership, it's just control.
Exactly. A good boss should trust their team, not hover over them all day.
You know, I actually looked this up once, and apparently there's a term for it: helicopter management.
Helicopter management? That's perfect. It's exactly like a helicopter, just hovering right above your head, never leaving.
Right. And the worst part is, they usually don't even realize they're doing it. They think they're just staying involved.
Oh, mine definitely thinks he's being a great leader. Meanwhile, the whole team is silently losing their minds.
It's funny how bosses like that never ask for feedback either. They just assume everyone's fine with it.
Exactly. If you actually brought it up, they'd probably get defensive instead of listening.
So true. It's like they can dish it out but they can't take it.
Ha, exactly. Alright, so tell me, what's the worst thing your boss has ever done? I need a good story. Okay, so this one time, I was in the middle of a huge project, right? Super focused, in the zone.
Uh-oh, I feel like this is going somewhere bad already.
Oh, it gets worse. He walks up behind me, completely silent, and just stands there, watching my screen.
Like, right behind your chair?
Yes. I didn't even notice until I turned around and nearly jumped out of my seat.
That's terrifying. What did he say?
He goes, "Why did you use that font? I don't like it." That's it. That's all he said.
Are you serious? He interrupted your focus just to comment on a font.
I wish I was joking. I wanted to scream, but I just smiled and said, "Sure, I'll change it."
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of another time with him. Was there another incident like that?
Actually, yes. There was this one time he rewrote an entire email I sent to a client, just to change one word.
Wait, seriously? Which word?
He changed hello to greetings. That's it. The whole email was basically identical otherwise.
That's absolutely ridiculous. He wasted his own time just to change one word.
I know. And then he acted like he had just saved the company from some huge disaster.
Unbelievable. Okay, my story is a little different but equally frustrating.
Let's hear it.
So one Saturday, I'm literally at brunch with my friends, having the best time, right?
Okay, weekend vibes, I love it already.
And my phone buzzes. I check it, and it's my boss asking me to review a document real quick.
On a Saturday? During brunch?
Yes, and when I didn't reply within like 20 minutes, she texted again asking if everything was okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a major red flag. Weekends are supposed to be our time.
I know. It's like she doesn't understand the concept of work-life balance at all.
Honestly, that kind of behavior leads straight to burnout. If you can't disconnect, you're never actually resting.
Exactly. I ended up replying just to avoid more messages, but I was fuming the entire rest of the day.
That's exactly the problem with micromanagers. They don't respect boundaries because they think their urgency is everyone's urgency.
Right. And honestly, it's not even about the actual work. It's about control and trust issues.
Totally agree. If they trained their team properly and trusted them, they wouldn't need to constantly check in.
You know, I actually think some of it comes from their own insecurity. Like, maybe they're scared of looking bad to their higher-ups.
That's a really good point. Micromanaging might be less about us and more about their own fear of failure.
Right, it's like they're transferring their anxiety onto us instead of dealing with it themselves.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Doesn't make it okay, but it explains a lot.
For sure. Understanding the why doesn't make it less annoying, but it helps you not take it personally.
Definitely. It's easier to deal with someone's craziness when you realize it's about them, not you.
So, real talk, have you ever tried to set boundaries with your boss?
I've tried, but it's tricky. I don't want to come across as disrespectful.
I get that. It's such a fine line between standing up for yourself and seeming difficult.
Exactly. But I did start doing one thing that's helped a little.
What's that?
I started giving him updates before he even asks. Like, proactively sending a quick summary every hour or so.
Oh, that's smart. It gives him the information he wants without him having to hover.
Exactly. It's not a perfect solution, but it's reduced the number of times he interrupts me directly.
I love that strategy. I might actually try that with my manager too.
You should. It kind of tricks their brain into feeling like they're still in control, even though you're just managing the situation.
That's such a good point. What about the weekend texting thing though? Any tips for that?
Honestly, that one's harder. But I did start setting my status to away after work hours.
Does that actually work?
Surprisingly, yes. It's a subtle signal that I'm off the clock without me having to say anything directly.
I need to start doing that immediately. My phone is basically glued to my hand after work.
Same here. It's a small thing, but it makes a huge difference for your mental health.
I've also heard that having a direct, calm conversation can help too, even though it's scary.
Oh, for sure. A friend of mine actually did that with her manager. She just said, "I want to make sure I'm meeting expectations, so can we set specific check-in times instead of random ones?"
That's such a professional way to phrase it. It doesn't sound confrontational at all.
Exactly. It frames it as wanting structure, not as complaining about being watched.
I might actually try wording it like that with my manager.
You totally should. Sometimes it's not about avoiding the conversation, it's just about finding the right words.
That's so true. I think a lot of us feel guilty saying no, but boundaries are so important.
Exactly. If you don't set them yourself, no one else is going to set them for you.
That's such a great point to end on. Setting boundaries isn't rude, it's necessary.
Right. And honestly, if a boss can't respect basic boundaries, that says a lot more about them than it does about you.
Totally agree. At the end of the day, we all deserve to feel trusted and respected at work.
Exactly. A good leader empowers their team instead of micromanaging every little detail.
And honestly, if things never improve no matter what you try, sometimes the healthiest option is looking for a workplace that actually values you.
That's so true. Life's too short to spend 40 hours a week feeling anxious and undervalued.
Exactly. Our mental health should always come first, even when it comes to work.
Well, this was such a relatable conversation. I feel like half our listeners are nodding along right now.
Oh, for sure. If you've ever dealt with a micromanager, you know exactly what we're talking about.
If you have a crazy boss story of your own, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear it.
Yes, please share. Sometimes it helps just knowing you're not alone in dealing with this stuff.
Absolutely. And remember, setting boundaries at work isn't about being difficult, it's about protecting your energy and your sanity.
Well said. All right, that's it for today's episode.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. We'll catch you in the next episode.
See you next time.